Last time on Ratchet and Clank Future. A crack in time.
You were never a sidekick. You do know that, right?
I always thought that you were the sidekick.
Where are you going? This is your responsibility. You can't just walk away. The Lombaxes need us. Don't walk away from me! I said stop!
Ratchet! Ratchet! I don't know why when he said Ratchet, when he called off a Ratchet, it sounded just like my granddad. I'm still alive. Okay. What do I do? I'll tell you what, I think. Okay, so that happened, and then this happened. Yeah.
Open this door, do you hear me?
The clock, much like time itself, is a gift and not to be tampered with.
You kidding me? You think I'd leave my best pal out here alone?
Your father went to great lengths to protect this room from those who would abuse it.
I wouldn't risk any more than 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Sorry, Ratchet. Okay, so after that, I know they look like they finna fight, but not really. They just, after that cutscene, they just kind of end up on a rail, and it's like a rail chase. And the guy, he was like, "I'm sorry, Ratchet, but you gotta understand." So let me see. We chased him on the rail, just like how we chased him the first time when we first met him. And then it leads us back to here. And then we go in here.
Priming systems for temporal shift.
And we fight him. Wait a minute. It didn't show the cutscene. Did it show the cutscene? Oh, no. That's when we defeat him, okay. Alright, well, you see what happened was we came in here and he touched the thing and like set it back in time. Well, it was in the process of doing that. And while it was doing that, we fight him.
To be here on my...
So this is after he came in here and like messed with that thing. I don't know what you call it.
We could have saved them together!
And Ratchet came in here and was like, "It is not a time machine! Come here!" I don't know why he's doing this. Last time I fought him, he came right at me.
Have I taught you nothing?
Quantum tunneling initiated.
You hear that? In a few moments, we will be able to prevent the greatest injustice in Lombax history.
I can't let you do this!
You don't have a choice!
So you're just gonna kill me?
Kill you now, save you in the past. all escaped. Did you know that? Hundreds were lost.
You don't want to get in front of the rhino. That's a bad idea. I don't know why you did that. Okay, now we do it. This is actually the final cutscene.
No!
Before credits.
What are you doing? Come on! It's not working. Why isn't it working?
Because it's not a time machine, Alistair. The clock isn't meant to alter time, only keep
30 seconds until total system failure.
I'm sorry! Ratchet, I'm sorry!
So sorry.
I'm so sorry.
No. Let me.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to sacrifice myself. I think he might be the second person to like know for real die in the series, because like the only people we know that really die that's like important to the story is Drek, which is the first villain. Well,
Ratchet, you should be proud of him.
I can't say for sure because he got sent to the moon or whatever, and then in the movie game, he just got turned into a sheep, so we can't really tell if he's dead or not. Who dies? Nobody important in the first game other than Drek, but
Well,
that's not really
looks like
confirmed.
there's just one more thing to fix.
In the second game, anybody die?
Timekeeper restored.
Not really, no. In the third game,
I'll leave you two alone.
who died in the third game?
Take care of yourself, pal.
Quark almost died. And nobody died in the third game.
I cannot stay. I am sorry, but discovering my family has made me realize that I cannot leave Ratchet.
Yeah, nobody
Not
died in the
until
third
he
game.
finds his own. I hope you understand.
You're leaving? Energy output normal.
In the fourth game, who died?
Stabilizers
Which is
stable.
Ratchet and Clank Deadlock, or
Why
Ratchet
aren't I
Deadlock.
freaking out?
Perhaps you are ready to be promoted.
Senior caretaker? Yay! Thank you, sir.
Take care, Sigmund.
I think in Deadlock, all of the robots that was a boss, they died. Obviously, because they're robots.
Much like time itself is a gift, and not to be tampered
And it don't matter if they die or not, because they can just be rebuilt. Ace,
My
a lot of people...
only wish is that my son does that which makes him feel whole.
Ace was supposed to
You
die,
are an intelligent and logical being, Clank.
but Tools of Destruction fucked that up.
Would have been wasted gifts without honor and loyalty. I am proud to see you came into those on your own. So, should the clock be too small for your plans, I pray the cosmos light the way towards a future you yourself design. And remember, the universe has a wonderful sense of humor. The trick is learning how to take a joke.
Yeah, Tools of Destruction fucked up that death, because like Ace was supposed to die in that station crash because it blew up, but in Tools of Destruction you can hear on the intercom when we finna go and save Tylon, get her out of jail. You can hear someone say, Ace, you were reported to cafeteria cleanup duty or whatever, so I guess he's in jail, which don't make sense unless his body was so destroyed that it's got like robotic parts to it. We don't see him in Tools of Destruction, we just hear that he's in jail, and I'm like, he's supposed to be dead because he wasn't like a robot, you know. That battle station that he was in, when it blew up, that should have killed him. So nobody died in Deadlock other than the robotic bosses, but you don't really count that as deaths because It's a robot. You can destroy a robot and rebuild it and it'd be alright. Size matter? Anybody die?
Quark, wake up, you darn fool!
I want to say the main villain died.
What happened? Wait, hey. Hey.
Did the main villain
all the
die?
words.
Those are credits! You fell asleep during the game again.
Kirimini, you're right.
Yes?
Quick, hit the rewind button.
Now, Quark, these folks worked hard on this game, so you just sit there and appreciate them.
Easy for you to say. You still have some semblance of bladder control.
I think the main villain did die. I can't remember what happened to him, but that game is kind of weird because people, the fans,
Sheesh.
are trying to figure out if size matter is canon or
Did
not.
it all with 3 robots, a spiral notebook, and some wire.
Yeah?
That's a goofy
well,
ass game.
In my day, we didn't have wire. We used yarn. And
It was something about
controllers didn't have any of this shoulder button stuff.
the
No,
villain being
we had
Quark's
2
dad or whatever, and then it
buttons,
turned out it's
2
not his dad, and Quark's looking
I
for his
did it
family.
with
It's like, what
one
the
button and a
fuck?
joystick. Yes, sir. And if the game broke, we couldn't do nothing but blow the dust off and try again.
All right.
Everybody die in Tools of Destruction?
Well, what's the darn credits?
Fine. But after that,
Yes,
it's
the main villain died, I think.
challenge mode.
The main villain died, right? He either died or I think he got sent to a different dimension or something like that. I don't think we're gonna be seeing him again. Period. I don't know. I haven't played Rift Apart, so maybe he did come back. I don't know. But we know Dr. Nefarious is not dead. He's in the next game. He's in Rift Apart, I think, right? He's like the main villain in Rift Apart. I think so. So we know he ain't dead. Nobody's died in Ratchet Clank. One other than Drek, but we don't know that. The movie version, he got turned into a sheep. And that game just not canon at all. It's just something they made. Second game, nobody died. Third game, nobody died. Not really. Fourth game, Deadlock. Ace was supposed to die, but then Tools of Destruction kind of fucked that up. Size matters. I think the main villain died. I can't remember what happened to him after we beat him. Secret Agent Clank. Well, that's like a whole movie kind of game, so. It's like a spoof on 007. Tools of Destruction. Anyone die? Other than like the Lombax and no. Not even in the cutscenes. I'm talking about like people that's important to the story. No. Nobody died. Oh, well, it's a robot. We killed Captain, what's his name? Shug or whatever? I mean, we kind of killed him, but then he kind of came back in the next game, you know? So we destroyed him, I guess. And then like the next game fucked that up and brought him back. And then we destroyed him again. But I think he's still alive. So and then in this game, that motherfucker is definitely dead. So it took us, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It took us 9 games. Because the movie game, that happened. I won't count that yet because that's something I played because it was just a sort of remaster. But yeah, it took us 9 games
Planets everywhere
before someone actually do die.
Time phenomenon plaguing the universe,
and Polly will not come back.
Miraculously disappeared. Experts are still theorizing about what could have caused the disturbance, but have reduced the threat level from sunset red to a soothing azure blue.
Thanks, Kip. In other news, a giant space station thought to be the lair of the fiendish Dr. Nefarious exploded last night, leaving the Vullards with a ton of salvage work to do. Galactic authorities have yet to recover the remains of Dr. Nefarious or his partner Lawrence. The Polaris Defense Initiative has been mobilized.
Okay. Yeah, 9 games before someone really do that. Oh boy. Alright. I'm trying to think. I mean, it's not like a big deal that no one died. You know, Ratchet and Clank, they're kind of for kids. They're just sometimes they make like a serious kind of game, you know. But we gotta remember that Ratchet and Clank is for kids, you know. They just got a serious tone to it. It's not like Jack and Dexter, you know. Jack and Dexter 1 is for kids, and then like Jack and Dexter 2, that's for like preteens. Now it's no longer for kids anymore. It's got cussing in that. It's got, you know, sexual themes. Ashley, you know, she had like these big tits. And she wear like kind of show her stomach a lot. I mean, I wouldn't want my child to be exposed to that so early on, you know. I wouldn't say Jack and Dexter 2 is for kids. And then Jack and Dexter 3, it's kind of the same thing with Jack and Dexter 3. Not 3, but 2. It's not, still got that same kind of tone. It's actually kind of a bit somber. When it comes to like adult themes, it's not really all that much. Still got a few cuss words in there though. But Ratchet and Clank now, I think that's all for kids, all the way, the whole series. Except for Deadlock. No, I can't say. No, I feel like Deadlock might be. No, it's for kids. It's just a little edgy. That's all. I really like Deadlock. They should make Deadlock 2 with the new graphics and stuff, or remaster. No, don't remaster it. Well, I can't say that. Insomniac, they can make some really good remasters. Crash, Spyro. They got their hands on Spider-Man. They've been doing real good with that. It's just like in the past, they didn't really make too many good remasters. Well, no, I can't say that. They gave it to somebody else to do the remaster. Because I know Deadlock looked like shit on the PlayStation 3, I want to say. It's like a remaster or like an updated port or whatever, not remaster. But it looked like shit. The frame drops dipped all the time. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Hello? Is anyone out there? Hello? Celebrity in need of assistance. What's that, Snowball? Little Jimmy fell down a well? Oh, you're hungry for blood. Oh, I was way off. Let me just... Oh, boy, this is bad. Little help here. Ratchet, Clank, Helga, anyone? Nice Snowball. Nice Snowball.
I forgot to tell you guys. If you want to know how Quark got in this situation, he was...
Hey, easy on the goods.
He was at the... he was fighting with Snowball. You know, him and Snowball was fighting the enemies at, Dr. Nefarious station. You know, we were just at. But then it blew up, you know, and and Quark was still there.
Ratchet, space rat,
so
your path is far from over. For you see, the most horrifying truth is yet to be revealed. My dear Lombax, I am your father's accountant. Did that do it? Did that sufficiently blow your mind? Let that just roll around for a bit. Oh, now, come, find me in the Corvus sector, and let us end what we began! Vorsalon out!
Nah, you're alright. I think you're a cool guy. Honestly, I would go fight you, but the game crashed a lot. I don't feel like dealing with it.